Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Game Dev Tycoon. I wasn't planning on recording just yet, however a couple of things have just happened. The director is off the market and it made 77 million. So look at the amount of money we have. We have tons, and we are developing the 3D graphics down in the R&D lab. So we're spending a lot of money on that, although it's going to be done very quickly. However, there was just a little incentive thing that came up to have some sort of programming challenge, and I was in the middle of doing a contract as well, but it was a small one. I was just doing that while the time passed so we could get some more research points, and now everyone is having some sort of training session, and it's going to donate 90,000 to charity. So for 90,000 we get ourselves, that's fine right there. You could say it's 110,000 now, but we get ourselves a free training session, so this didn't cost any research points, which is really good. It seems like actually everyone is developing research skills as well, which is fantastic because that means we get even more points for that. And I think we're going to be able to develop our next game engine without actually making another game, because at the end of the last episode I said I'd do one more game off camera like I did with that one, that just made us an absolute ton of money. And I think this thing's actually costing us a lot. Yeah, it's 3 million every month, that's why that's going down so quickly. But there you go, we've actually finished developing that right now. So let's go over there and just put the slider all the way down. We only want a couple of people there now, and we will get them on another project. So what are we going to do? License game engines. Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah, that sounds like a great way to make some money. Okay, we'll do that one, but we won't put a lot of money into this. You can see how I've slid down the budget. I don't think that's going to count until the month rolls over, which it is just done. So are these people going to go away? I don't know. But anyway, we're only going to spend $500,000 a month, or just under now. So that actually cost us quite a lot of money to develop all of that. Okay, there we go. See, 90,000 to charity. So everyone needs to go on vacation now. Really glad I spotted that, otherwise we'd make another flop. Although we're going to be developing a game engine next, so I'm going to send everyone on vacation, and when they get back we'll start with that. Okay, it's time to develop the new game engine. We're going to have 3D graphics Mark 6, and if we scroll down here you can see we've got online play, advanced physics, also skill trees and cooperative play, dynamic environments, no loading screens. Yeah, 2 million this is going to cost us, so let's create that engine. You can see our money goes down really fast. It'd be nice if we could have some sort of graph, you know, a more detailed look at our money and where it goes over time, because we just made ourselves up to 190 million, and then in a matter of what feels like no time at all we're back down 15 million, and by the time I start developing the next game I'm sure loads of that is going to go as well. Although we were spending 3 million a month on the R&D lab, which is actually a really excessive amount. And we should go over there and have a look. Okay, we'll do the medium booth. Actually no, we'll just do the small booth. Never really seems to make too much of a difference the last few times that we've gone. So now we only have 2 people working on it, that's fine. Maybe we could slide this down a touch and there'll still be 2 people working. We'll have to see, just save a little bit extra money there. I imagine our staff costs quite a lot as well now. In fact, I think we can see that if we go to staff list. So I cost 0 per month. Yeah, there you go. Added together, I guess these are all going to cost quite a lot. Man, I tell you what, this game has been crashing a lot lately. I just started developing this game and it crashed again. However, let's just go back into it. So I accepted this contract right here, and this is for our new game engine. So we're going to make a large game that's going to be aimed at everyone. The topic is going to be martial art, and then we're going to make action and casual. And we're going to put this on a new console. We're going to put it on the Mbox next. Yep, so we'll pay $1 million for a license there, and it's going to be with our new game engine. And we need a game name. And this feels like an opportunity to be creative. You know, martial arts, there's loads of different words and things you could use that link to that. Let's call this one chess boxing. Okay, that'll do. Actually, I think we'll put a space there. I think that's the correct way to write that. We're not going to make an MMO, that's risky. I haven't done one of those before, but we will try that after we make a bit more money. So just going to check I've got everything there right. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, we're going to use our new 3D graphics engine, Mark 6. Wow, and developing this game is going to cost a lot of money, but let's hope that it sells well too. Okay, so the initial points come in, and then it's time to do the sliders. So with this being an action casual game, we want a lot of focus on the gameplay, not so much the engine, and pretty much nothing on the story and quests because it's casual. So what things here can we add? Nope, we can't even add two, so we'll leave it like that. We want to add extra things to the engine here as well. So this is one of those unknown areas where I don't know if having online play is better than having, say, 3 of these. But I don't think we need to take a risk. Let's just get rid of save to cloud. Maybe something like that will work. Okay, that will do. And then down the bottom here we want all of these ticks, so we'll put in those 2 things as well. And look at the difference that that makes. Maybe it's time to take out the steering wheel and the gamepad. They hardly make any difference. It's almost like we can't actually put this in really unless we take out the skill tree. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll go with that. If I did slide down the engine a touch, that would give us... There we go, so let's put that right there. That would give us enough leeway to probably add in a few extra things here. Or not. Okay, well, we are going to go with that right there. That looks like a good mix. And now it's time to do the sliders. So the engine needs to be done by either Sergio or... Who's our other guy? Sebastian Todd. I think we'll put... no, we'll put Sergio on this. In fact, we're probably going to go with how everyone is at the moment. Except I will put Paul Reed on the story and quest, since that's pretty much a nothing at the moment. Okay, so there's development stage 1 done. The hype is rolling in. We're not going to do any marketing this time round. We're actually going to throw a lot of marketing into the later stages, I think. And look at those points going. I think I just saw a bubble that had like 11 or 12 or something. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a hit game. I've got that feeling. Okay, so the second set of sliders, level design, somewhat on artificial intelligence, nothing on dialogues, just like you see here. So we can't use the dialogue tree. We can add in the dynamic environment. No loading screens, we don't really have enough of that unless we take that one off. Yeah, okay, so dynamic environment's going to have to miss out. It's interesting how now we've got so many of these things, we can't actually use them all. So who's going to do what? Well, the level design I think is going to be done by either Sergio or... Actually, maybe we'll put Philip on that. Oh, he's already on it. Okay, that's interesting. So dialogues we will put in... Who did it last time? Paul Reed done the nothing job. We'll put him on that again. And then Sebastian Todd over on that side. Sounds about right, I think. Okay, yeah, that's going to do. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. So now we're going to use the multipliers. And I think we're just going to advertise in the next stage, not in this one. Okay, there is a clear trend towards casual games recently. That's fantastic because we are releasing what is partly a casual game, so I don't know if that actually affects it because it's also an action game as well. And wow, listen to the noise from those bubbles. It's insane. It's crazy. Okay. So for this last bit, what we're going to do, we're going to not put any focus on the world design. It's going to be all about the graphics and the sound to some extent as well. So world design has to take a hit here. We're going to take off the virtual economy and the... Actually, let's put a little bit on world design at least. There we go. Okay, that's all we can actually select. So who is going to do the graphics? At the moment, I've put myself down. I think that's probably the best person to do it. Luke Harper is doing the sound, that seems pretty decent, and Paul Reed on the world design. Yeah, I don't think I'd change any of that, so let's go ahead. And now we want to throw down the marketing bomb. We're going to put a large campaign out there. And it hasn't made the biggest of differences. Some people do say it's best to do the marketing earlier on. Maybe it has a bigger compounded sort of hype over time. But the hype is still going up, so it's all good at the moment. There we go, the game is finished. And that's one thing, doesn't matter how fast the hype is going up, it always stops when you finish. So then it's an amount of time before it goes back down. But holy hell, look at those numbers right there, 750 and 700, that is insane. A combination, one of our best on both actually. So let's just let the final touches come in. And that looks really good, there's loads of them coming in. Okay, there we go, that's it. New record on both. New topic, new combo, great combo, good management, leveling up all around the place, and we've leveled up on 3D graphics, so that's our first game with that. So let's release this game and see how it does. Our last one was a 9.75, and reached level 10 with a character. Okay, that makes them a legend. So let's just wait and see the reviews. Okay, chess boxing, how did it do? We got a 10, another 10, come on, let's get 4 10s. Oh, there's a 9. So another 9.75, we can never seem to get all 10s, but the sales on this thing is going to be epic. So what are we going to do? I think a round of training is actually in order, because we're going to be developing games on this game engine for a while now. So I think actually I'm going to make a cut here. Okay, I just put them on a contract job. I was thinking that maybe what I'll do is do a bit of research into the specialisation on each person and use tons of research points on training. However, look at the sales of this game. That is a hell of a lot. We're going to get a lot of fans from this. And already we're back up to that 195 million. That's the most money we've ever had, so we're going to make tons on this. Yeah, look at the profit we've made in the first 3 weeks. So this is going to give us tons of money for the future, which is absolutely excellent. Okay, we have lots of research points to go around, and money as well. And I was looking at this boosting right here. It's quite cheap on Sebastian, and there's one for Luke as well, which is more expensive, but I think we'll just do that and give it a go. Now, I've done this before in the past, and I can't remember exactly what the effect is. I assume after that meter's gone all the way up the top, he's going to get a general boost overall. But we're going to specialise with Luke in a particular thing, and I need a pen so I can make a note of this. There we go, there's a pen. So we are going to do either story and quest or gameplay. Well, gameplay is commonly more focused on slider, so we're actually going to specialise Luke in that. So I'm just making a note. Luke is going to do gameplay. There we go. Right, so you will start the training on that. That's actually 200 research points and 5 million. Didn't really think about how much that is. Now we've only got 300 research points, so I think everyone else will do a round of normal training here, and it looks like probably not too many others can actually do these special things as well. So what are we going to put Sergio on? I think Sergio will do maybe a round on speed. He's got a lot of technology but not a lot of speed, so a product management course for you. Actually, I should be keeping note of what I've done, because I think I've done a few of those in a row, although there you see you got a 12 and an 11, so that definitely was worth doing. And we have just developed a game, so that kind of breaks it up. So Jennifer is going to do maybe speed and research again, so product management seems like a good idea. Paul Reed, you are going to train in research as always. And then Philip will do... he's pretty good on speed and research compared to tech, so we should try and increase his tech a bit. We'll put him on a programming course. And then our last chap over here, not forgetting myself as well. Sebastian doesn't really have a lot of design, does he? And I think it would be a good idea just to boost that up a little bit, so it's a bit more balanced with the tech that he has. So then what am I going to do? Probably speed again. Yeah, we're going to do a product management course. Okay, cool. Okay, so I now know what the boost is because Sebastian has one next to him. It's the multiplier, of course. If we do that on Luke over here, we can take it up to level 3, which is the maximum one apparently. So that'll cost 50 research points and 2 million. We're going to do that. And can anyone else here get the boost as well? It would be nice if all of our guys could have the boost. Yep, you can, so we will get that. I could probably get this on myself. Let's see if we can get the boost to everyone. We're going to have enough research points to do it, if that's the case. And I fall short for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, I need 500 design and tech, so actually I should put myself on some more training, shouldn't I? And since I've only got 20 research points, I guess I'm just going to have to do something like... let's do the game jam. Okay, everyone's done their training. I've also researched some new topics as well, and everyone is recharged. It's time for us to make a new game. Now I want to go back to developing a game on the Woo, which you can see here doesn't have the best market share. However, we're going to repeat the success that we had with it before, because what we made was a casual simulation game, I do believe. and the topic was movies. However, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do it with music. So it's a large game aimed at a young audience, and we also have the new game engine to develop with as well. So hopefully this could be a real hit. If it is, it makes me think that maybe after this we should go for the PS4 and just, you know, develop a game with our new game engine on each console, because then we're just hitting all of the different boxes. But for game name, I think we're going to call this Music Hero. In fact, why don't we call it Guitar Hero? Oh, that's not how you spell guitar. What am I doing? Okay, cool. Yep, so the latest graphics, and now it's time to do the sliders. I'm also really cautious. I'm always really cautious with this. Make sure I do it all right, because it seems to make a huge difference on the game. So being a casual game, it's really all about the gameplay, not so much the engine, and definitely not the story and quests. So let's go have a look over here. We always want mod support. Let's get rid of multiplayer and then drag that up a touch like that. There we go, that looks cool. In fact, let's do video playback. And then story and quests down here. Where is story and quests? Okay, that one's fine actually. Yeah, no need to change any of that. And so gameplay down here, we can add some things in. Can we add skill trees? We can't. Maybe we'll take away one of these things. And if we can't really change anything, can we? Okay, so we'll take away that. And we'll take away the steering wheel and put in the joystick. So we're going to do the sliders like that. Now, who is going to do what? These things usually select the right people for it, don't they? So we'll actually leave it with the default there. However, Jennifer is overworked, so we're going to have to drag down the engine all the way to there, which means we can't add the joystick. We'll leave the gamepad in. Let's just check it hasn't changed the engine. Okay, so everything is good there. Right, so let's use the multipliers in the first wave all over the place. Let's just go crazy with this. And let's do some marketing right from the beginning this time. We're going to do a small campaign and then a large one in the second wave. Okay, so games with new topics. Well, hopefully music counts as a new topic. And look at those design points. Our record was 600, I think, and in the first wave this time we've almost got 400 on design, which is just crazy. So same thing again, level design, a little bit on artificial intelligence. So can we add the dynamic environment? We can't. We'll leave it like that then. Okay, and that's cool. So Philip here is being overworked again. I think we're going to have to throw a little more into the artificial intelligence like that. Actually, why don't we add a little bit of dialogue there, just so it brings down the amount of work on Philip. Okay, and do we actually want Philip to do that? Is there someone more suited? I think I'd rather do that one actually. Okay, and then Paul Reed is doing dialogues, and Sebastian Todd is on that. I think it might be a good idea to put Sergio on that one actually. Yeah, that looks like a good idea. So let's check everything, double check, everything is cool. Okay, excellent, let's do that. So this time we're going to add some more marketing. We're going to go all out with a large campaign, really boost the hype early on this time. We did it differently last time. Oh wow, I saw some 10s fly up to the technology bit then, that was cool. It'd be interesting to see, will we be able to get to use the boost twice? I don't think we can. And we did use them straight away. It looks like they recharge right after you finish developing a game. But I'm overworked here, I'm not going to be doing that, but let's just adjust these sliders for a casual game. I'm going to focus pretty much what it is right there actually, maybe bring down the sound a touch. Although this is a music game, so actually we should probably bring the sound up, that looks fair. Let's bring down the world design as well, just enough so we can leave those features in. So, who is going to do what? Paul Reed's doing that, that's fine. Maybe... So he's doing gameplay. Oh, he's a gameplay specialist. I totally forgot about that. I'm not sure I actually put him on gameplay earlier on. I'm going to go and look at my recording in a second and find out, because otherwise I've completely screwed that up, haven't I? I think we should put Philip on sound, because Luke is... No, he's done that and he's been... Ah, decisions. Yeah, we're going to have to put you on there, aren't we? It's going to have to go down like that. We messed up there. Luke should have done the gameplay. We'll do that in our next game. Damn it. Yeah, but still we're going to break records here, especially with the design, possibly with the technology as well. The hype isn't as big as before. Perhaps marketing later on is actually the better strategy there. Look at those design points. I think soon we're going to hit 1,000 on one of those. Okay, so in goes the bug spray, getting rid of all the bugs. There we go. There are tons of them to get rid of. Oh, this is taking a bit. Okay, and then let's get a few extra points here and there. We could probably get enough to get design over 900 there, but I'm not sure if I want to wait that long. As always, when the hype goes down, I'll click finish. And got to make sure we've got no bugs as well, because you can see they keep adding bugs. Okay, now I'm going to click finish. Okay, so we got a trend match as well. Ah, so that's how we get the 2.1 multiplier. Been wondering that for a while now. We're always getting 1.9. We need the trend as well to get 2.1. So we've got some level ups here. This is all excellent. Let's release that game. Okay, we've got a raise coming in. New research as well. Self-learning AI. I don't know why that's funny. It was to me. It's because I was thinking of yeah, if an AI can teach itself, then it could possibly become like alive in some respects. I don't know. Okay, so what is Luke going to do? He is going to do the game design course, since he is a design specialist. Now I think we've had Sergio on speed the last few times, so this time we'll get him on a programming course to do technology. Okay, the reviews for Guitar Hero have come in. A 9, another 9, a 10, and a 9. So we didn't get 9.75 again. We had a couple of those in a row, so this one wasn't quite as successful, but hopefully it will make the sales. So let's do some more training. Jennifer is our design specialist. I thought she was a researcher for a second there. So actually, yeah, let's get her on the game design course right there. What's Philip going to do? He's a bit of an all-rounder, isn't he? So we'll put him on design as well and bring design up to speed. Paul Reed is our research guy, so he will continue doing his R&D course. And Sebastian Todd over here will do programming course. And I think when he gets up to 900, there's something else you can unlock. I can't remember. It's something I read somewhere. And we must not forget about myself as well. Okay, that's cool. Let's get me on. We need to do both a design and a programming course. So when I get over 500 on each, I can do the boost. So I'm the only person who doesn't have it at the moment. Okay, let's look at the sales there. Oh, we went platinum. That's great. Yep, so 13 million so far. Let's compare that to the last few games. 70, 76, and 14 million back there. So this one, probably based on its score, is going to make about 50 million, I'd guess. But we will have to wait and see. Okay, another game convention went past. It never seems to tie in with our games at the moment, so we should probably try and get that back on track so we can get the hype from these, because I'm just buying the smallest booth and we're getting tons of people in here. If I brought a larger one, I'm pretty sure we could get into the top 10. But that is going to be it for this episode. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.